how's it going? I've heard that some people are having a little bit of a tough time right now, and they're having symptoms, I guess. What kind of symptoms? Well, some people want to cry and they don't even know why. Are they grieving something? Are they doing some inner work and they're purging something? They just don't know why. They just feel it. Some people are having like some tenderness in their scalp up here on the top in this area. Almost like they've bumped their head, but they haven't. A lot of fatigue. A lot of people are just plain old tired. And another thing that people are feeling is they just don't find satisfaction anymore in the things that used to make them happy, that used to give them some drive. So those are just some of the symptoms. Now, if there's something that you're experiencing, by all means, please leave a comment below and let me know. Perhaps we can find out the cause or find something to help ease it. And it's all about sharing information anyway. So why are people feeling all of these, symptoms as you were? Well, the energies are changing. Energies are constantly changing, but we sense the changes in these energies too. And we're entering a new frequency. We're leaving Capricorn, which is associated with the earth, heavy, dense, and we're in Aquarius now. Aquarius is an air sign. It's light. I'm not going to say a higher frequency because then it'll sound like I'm dissing Caps and I'm saying that the Aquarius are just the enlightened ones. There's plenty of enlightened Capricorns, trust me. I know some. But you're moving from the earth energy to the air energy. And what you're sensing is its breakthrough energy. In Capricorn, we put in the hard work. We take the licks. And we're transitioning now into a time where things are a little bit lighter, a little bit easier as far as our effort. We see things from a new perspective, but we're not quite out of that heavy energy. So while you feel this lightness coming into your awareness and into your energy, you're also feeling the pull of the heavy things. Aquarius is all about death, Pluto, which conjuncted Saturn, is all about death and rebirth. It's about a clean slate. And then on the other hand, Saturn is all about achievement, because you've worked through some hard things. You've overcome some blocks. A lot of times with hardship, it's like your destiny. Now, the thing about that with Saturn is you might say, oh gosh, well, I did all this. Well, how come it's not there? Well, sometimes we jump the gun a little bit, because you're not going to get that reward until you have completed the objective. In other words, you don't get your college degree for showing up for the first semester of classes. There's things that you need to learn and grow along the way so that you are ready to utilize these energies that are here to help you to change your general frequency. Because many people are leveling up right now. When we have to let go of things, this age of Aquarius and all of these things, I talked about the new moon in Aquarius. The sun was also in Aquarius. Mercury also in Aquarius. Mercury, thought, mind work, communication, those things are in Aquarius. Aquarius, oh, it's great because we have the creativity flux, but Aquarius is also about truth. Okay, Aquarius is about pouring out truth equally, okay, and freely, and that's what's happening with the energies now. So we've got these heavy, dense energies over here, okay, they're heavy, they're dense, and then we have these light energies coming down. So there's a place in the middle of those, got one here and one here, And there's a place in the middle where they're starting to mesh and mingle until you transition into the new energy completely. So understand that you feel pulled this way and then you feel pulled that way, and sometimes you're just not sure what you feel. And that's okay, because this is all about growth. This is all about the best you that you can possibly be, the authentic you. You're letting go of things that don't have integrity. You're letting go of things that are dishonest. And people, this can be the time of walking away, and we don't want to hear that. I've seen a lot of questions in like the comments on videos or articles that I follow. And a lot of the things that I'm seeing are saying, what if my loved ones, my family, are not ready to take this next step in frequency or vibration? This is why I've not been on Facebook. For those of you that have been missing me on Facebook, it's very low vibration at times, because you get frustrated. You want to explain to the person, but you know that they've got things inside that they've got to work on and let come about before the words that I'm saying really sink into the meaning. Is one thing hearing it, but until you start to see it kind of come out in front of you, I mean, you're just not sure. You just don't know. And it sounds good, but you're not seeing it come to fruition. So it can be frustrating for them as well. So I've kind of backed off of Facebook. I don't have a beef with anybody. It's just a little bit painful for me right now at times. But with all of that being said, that's what's going on. There's transitional energies. Another thing, we've got February coming up. Lots of magical numerical synchronicities in February, okay? 2 is a divine feminine indicator number. Like I said, we're doing this balance act, okay? You went way back when divine feminine ruled everything. Yes, that time did happen. Atlantis, Lemuria type stuff. And then you had the patriarchal, which is what we are exiting. Okay, so you got divine feminine. I know this is reverse, guys, and you got divine masculine. Okay, they're the anchor. They're the foundation. Okay, think of a triangle. So those energies are going to come up and meet, and then they're going to twine. That's the energy that we're entering. Aquarius, harmony, balance, the age of Aquarius. So many things are happening in the sign of Aquarius this year. All the 2s, divine feminine is represented by the number 2. So we're working on this balancing act of leveling up to where it's balanced. It's not one over the other, but it's balanced. And we're working on that right now. We do that by working on ourselves. The things that we see that need to happen outside, in our environment, in our world, in our universe, all of those things we help to do by doing it within ourselves. So consider this a chance to find those old constructs that you need to let go of, the low vibration, sensory deprivation, whatever you want to call it. Because sensory deprivation means that those senses that aren't just your 5 physical senses, all of those feelers are out there too, and you've been depriving them. You've had them shut off, and now this energy is activating them. Harmony, balance, creativity, eccentricity. That's a nice way to people call you crazy, but that's okay too, because it's about being the authentic you and expressing your true self. And then people don't have to like it, but you can meet in the middle. Just remember that this is not the end of anything. It might be hard. Give yourself some self-love. Recognize if you've had any kind of thing that you've overcome, an achievement, recognize that. And hey, leave it in the comments down below, because I would love to hear it. It encourages me to see people having breakthroughs. And that's what this is about, is breakthrough. Do you want to change a pattern or a habit? Hey, good energy's here right now to do that. Use what we have coming in. It's kind of like seasonal foods, we don't have an abundance of like fresh squash and green beans and stuff like that right now. It's not that time of year. What we do have is you're seeing broccoli, you're seeing, you know, the winter foods, the greens, stuff like that. So what we have coming in is Aquarius energy and divine feminine energy. Do you feel like you want to be creative about something? Then do it. But another thing, these constructs that we're tearing down, okay, this is happening worldwide. Destruction of things that are not in the energy of integrity, things that are deceptive, downright lies, that are crooked. Those things we are letting go of because we're building the balance, the perfect balance. That's what the third energy is, in my opinion, in a trinity. You got divine feminine, divine masculine, and that trinity is what the two of them perfectly balanced form. So work on that. Don't beat yourself up too bad. And if you have to let somebody go, know that it's their path. You can't save them and they can't save you, because if you deny them of the trials along their journey, then you are altering their path. Maybe you're keeping them from achieving. So I'm not going to rattle on too much. I try to keep these fairly short so that you don't get bored with it, but you still get the information. If you have questions, leave them down below in the comments. I will include an email. I'm getting ready to work on my website in the next couple of weeks some more. Isn't that exciting? And reach out if you need some help. I don't really have rates set yet, but it's getting to the point where it's costing me money, and I at least need to cover those costs. So I may, you know, have to do a little negotiation with you at this point. And just remain in love and gratitude. Let yourself feel satisfaction, because you're going to start finding new things to satisfy you. The old things that just don't have the substance of what your frequency is becoming, you're going to be letting them go and have an open mind. So express love to each other from all over the world. I know I talk fast. If English is not your first language, please forgive me. And know that it's important to me that we all do this together, that we realize that we're all the same in the end. So much love, much gratitude, and much satisfaction. And until next time, I am working on other things. Have a beautiful life. Have a beautiful experience. And don't forget the joy that's in the adventure. Don't just think of the things you have to overcome. Think of the things that are waiting on the other side. All right, love y'all. Have a beautiful day.